As mentioned, my name is Elisabetta Fumagalli, and I work for Abbott since 2 years, but as background, I'm a perfusionist. And today the topic will be CENTRIMAG and the ECMO kit. So the first feature I would like to underline about this device is the versatility it has. And why is it important? We all know that when a patient crashes, the most important things that can help us is buy time. And ECMO can do that. And then we can escalate to a temporary support for left, right, or biventricular. And this device is able to do all of this in order to reach our main goal, that is always try to have a recovery of the patient. And when it is not possible to achieve, it can be a bridge to transplantation or a bridge to a durable bed. So all the data we are going to present you is made after 10 years of experience, and the system is nowadays utilized worldwide in over than 70 countries. What makes this device unique is the technology that is the full magnetic levitation flow, that nevertheless is the same technology that inspired the HeartMate 3 development. So in the CENTRIMAG, the housing of the pump is a polycarbonate, and inside there is just an impeller that has magnets in it. And once it's inserted in the motor, it's able to float freely inside the house of the pump. And this means that we are able to be gentle with the blood. We are able to have a wide blood flow pathways. That means we don't have seals, bearings, valves, and these minimize blood turbulence and stasis. Furthermore, the free-floating magnetic levitation rotor prevents the surface-to-surface contact that can cause blood trauma. In addition, the automatic rotor position is controlled and adjusted 50,000 times per second. And this enables us to maintain stable and consistent blood flow. This means that we are able to support a wide range of population. Pedivas is able to support pediatric and neonatal population, and the CENTRIMAG blood pump is able to reach up to 10 liters per minute of flow. So that's the device. That's the temporary support. As mentioned, it can be left, right, or biventricular. It is certified to use up to 30 days. And what we can see in the picture here is a central cannulation, but of course, the device is suitable to be connected to peripheral cannulation also. This is the ECMO kit, available since last year. Is a free 8-inch tubing set with adult oxygenator, able to reach 7 liters per minute of flow. It's intended to use up to 14 days, and that's how it looks like. The main goal we wanted to reach is, of course, the hemocompatibility, but also we wanted to have a device that is quick, easy to set up and prime in order to optimize the efficiency on the patient care. That's why it is a pre-connected circuit with a priming back. It's connected with a CENTRIMAG blood pump and adult oxygenator. All the system is coated with phosphoryl choline. That's how it looks like. the package is made in order to be easily transported and stored. Everything is fixed inside. And of course, we also have accessories in it, because what we want to do is to be able to customize the circuit according to patient needs. That's why we have scissors, connector, pigtails, and everything we can need in order to be able to really help and face patients' need. Oxygenator. As mentioned, our main goal is always to improve hemocompatibility. That's why this oxygenator is made in polymethylpentane alloy fibers, and it is coated. Of course, it's integrated with stainless steel heat exchanger for blood temperature management. It has a low priming volumes, and it has, of course, reliable gas exchange performances. As mentioned, the flow range is from 1 up to 7 liters per minute, priming volume 220 milliliters. The gas exchange membrane surface area is 1.8 square meters, as mentioned, coated, and 3/8-inch connectors. So, in order to be able to run a support, of course, we need a disposable that can be both the CENTRIMAG as temporary support or the ECMO kit, so blood pump and oxygenator. We need a motor that is able to make the impeller run. We need the console to adjust the features we want to achieve. In addition, we can also have the monitor. So what I would like to underline is that all CENTRIMAG system hardware is compatible with CENTRIMAG and Pedivas blood pump. The monitor can be connected to one or two consoles to automatically display univentricular or biventricular data as appropriate. The console is built in order to be able to enable clinicians to make transport and retrieval patients. So we have a rechargeable internal battery that runs the system up to 2 hours. And of course, the console is designed to be stacked and affixed on a cart in order to be user-friendly inside the hospital. The monitor, as mentioned, has the capability to display the biventricular support, user-friendly, so red side of the monitor is for left support, the arterial one, blue one is for right support. The control button on monitor duplicates the control buttons on each console. And as mentioned, and what I would like to underline is that console operation does not require the monitor. But why do we have it? The reason is that the monitor has additional feature like flow graphic capabilities and data logging capabilities. That's the motor. As mentioned, it provides energy to levitate and rotate the impeller inside the CENTRIMAG or Pedivas blood pump. That's the card. Again, as the monitor is something we can use, but is not mandatory to have. Important thing is that when we run a support with CENTRIMAG, we need a primary console and the backup console, because the full magnetic levitation flow and technology doesn't enable us to run the pump with hand crank. So primary and backup console is mandatory. This card has 3 shelves in order to enable the clinicians to be comfortable to use it the way they need. It's of course possible to hold an oxygen bottle, and it has 2 adjustable IV poles. CENTRIMAG system is made also to perform transport. That's why we also have a CENTRIMAG transporter that is designed to hold CENTRIMAG console, blood pump, monitor, and oxygenator. So what is nice is that this tool is very user-friendly and it's certified both for ground but also air ambulance transportation. That's just to underline, as mentioned before, that all the data we have are built on 10 years of transport data. In the cohort include adult, pediatric, and neonatal people with an average of transport duration around 5.5 hours with no major complication detected. So in order to summarize, the main features of CENTRIMAG device is the technology, the full magnetic levitation that makes this pump unique, improving hemocompatibility and reducing complication. That means increase the outcomes. It is a very versatile system because we can escalate and de-escalate from ECMO to temporary LVAD and whatever we and especially the patient needs. And another things is that is simple. So it can be something that we don't take in consideration, but during emergency, a very user-friendly device, it's lifesaver, like saving times. Thank you.
Isabella, thank you very much. Yes, indeed, it was a well-structured, short but detailed presentation. I would like a comment from. I would like to a first comment from our perfusionist, and then Mr. Dimarakis will take. His turn.
Thank you, Isabella. I think I've seen it in Onassis Cardiac Center, and fortunately we have somebody from Onassis Cardiac Center, if she wants to comment. She's a perfusionist.
Great.
Κυρία Μπαρουτά.
Kalispera. Hello. I'm a training perfusionist at Onassis Cardiac Surgery Center, and I would like to say that we have this machine, and it's easy to make the prime in it, especially with the air, because in case it takes some bubbles, it's easy with this pump to clear it.
Okay.
And it's also very interesting, the negative pressure when at the graph, when we don't have a big intravascular volume, that you can see it in the graph. And the chattering and an alarm rings.
Yes, it's help us to better support the patient, avoiding cavitation and so on. That's
exactly.
useful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Κύριε Δημαράκη, έχετε το λόγο αν θέλετε.
Hello. I really enjoyed your talk. It's very nice, very thorough. We've been using BiVAD CENTRIMAG for years, on end even before I came to US and the UK. It's a very reliable pump, not many complications. I think at the moment, people will customize, what they use to travel with, because we do a lot of ECMO transport. And also, it's another arena that's opening up now is for organ procurement for NRP. So we need like mobile devices so we can go at the small peripheral hospitals, get the patients on support, get the organs, reassess them and reanimate everything. And then, just fly back. So it has to be all very kind of easy to transport, reliable, and people will be customizing, they'll be mixing and matching things from each kit because I know that every company thinks they have the best, but it's always down to the center to choose what suits them and the perfusionist especially. But that's a very nice overview of the whole kit you have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any comment from the audience or a question, please? Yes.
Thank you so much for your presentation. We are lucky to have it, and I think it's very friendly user. The question I have, do you have any experience with the device running without anticoagulation, and for how long?
So, yes, but it depends which kind of circuit we are talking about. So if we are talking about pump plus oxygenator, I would say that the oxygenator can be the issue without any kind of anticoagulation. So I would suggest that the ACT should be around 160 seconds at least. Without the oxygenator, as the pump has no bearings and there is no contact between the impeller and the housing of the pump, the anticoagulation can be reduced a lot. I would say around 100-120 seconds of ACT. And especially if we're talking about a patient that faced with cardiac arrest, you know that the liver is no longer working that good, so they face more bleeding issue than thromboembolic ones. So I would say that in my experience, we took patient without anticoagulation for 24 hours. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Isabella. Κάπου εδώ κοντεύουμε στο τέλος της σημερινής μέρας και θα ήθελα να δώσω το λόγο στο Διευθυντή της Καρδιοχειρουργικής Κλινικής